Hello, intuitive friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are watching me right now at this moment in time during this live stream for single Leo as well as the single Leo with each and every single sign of the astrological needle, of the astrological signs. Aries all the way through Pisces, then these messages are for you. You've landed in the right place. If you're watching me during the live stream, of course, I'm not going to have the timestamps available for you. But after the live stream, for those of you that are watching after the live stream, just look down below in the description box, and there you will see the timestamps for the Leo reading individually, focusing on your overall energy here in regards to your love life for the month of July. And then part two of the readings are going to be single Leo with every single zodiac sign. So single Leo with Aries, single Leo with Leo, single Leo with Sagittarius, all the way through single Leo with Pisces. Okay, so tune in for this very detailed as I can get, and reading for the singles collective focusing on Leo. All right. So today I'm not doing the questions. Wait, so hold on one second. Let's bring that down. Okay, there we go. Okay, you guys can see me. You guys can hear me. Amazing. So today I'm not doing the 5-minute topic readings for today. I will be coming back with that a little later, meaning at a later time, not today. Because I do want to get through the single readings for July, okay? That being said, for those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, my credentials, or if you are interested in a private reading, well, look down below in the description box as well as in the chat. And there you will find my credentials link, as well as all information focusing on also booking a private reading if that is what you are interested in, okay? Remember that sometimes messages may not resonate right away, and it may take time for you to see its connection or its evolution in your own timeline. That being said, let's focus on you, Leo. Hi, Leo, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, my credentials, scheduling a private reading, or if you are interested in anything else connected to my Patreon or Patreon shop, then look down below in the description box. All my information is there. This is going to be a 2-part series focusing on a single Leo you in regards to your love life. So I'm going to take a look here and channel messages focusing on your love life for the month of July. And then part 2, Leo, is going to be single Leo, which is you, with every other astrological sign from Aries all the way through Pisces. And that reading is going to be focusing on who's coming and what's coming. Okay, don't worry, it'll make sense. Part 2 will make sense once we get there. But first, let's take a look here at messages here for you. So what is potentially here the overall energy in regards to your love life, focusing on the month of July? Okay, so let's see what's coming through for you, Leo. Leo's love life, single Leo, single Leo's love life. Oh, okay, so we are taking a look here at the message, of course, that's looking at me. And what's coming through here for you, Leo, focusing on the message that's looking at me, it says, deeper waters, step out of your comfort zone and explore new depths. You may be exploring here new depths, but it's coming across as exploring new depths in regards to your emotions. This person is submerged underwater, and they also have their eyes closed. It's as if there's this sense of kind of like an introspection, kind of like a soul searching, a little bit of that energy here of, growing, healing, taking a break, okay, and really connecting with the emotions that could be very much connected to a past or recent past that you may have had, or the connections here with you connecting with your emotions and looking at what you are going to step forward in. Like, how are you going to show your emotions? How are you going to move towards a new horizon in regards to your love life? What are some things that you need to take a look at? Some patterns of behavior from the past or recent past. What do you need to adjust? What do you need to learn from? What do you need to let go? Okay, what do you need to surrender to? So I feel that that sense of introspection here is going to require you not only to go deep in regards to your emotions, but also here, Leo, this is focusing on, it says here, stepping out of your comfort zone. So actually you doing things or putting action in things that you normally would not do or normally wouldn't move in that direction towards. Okay, so this is talking about like new strategies, new techniques, maybe new daily mantras, new daily affirmations, new social circles, doing, like, for example, this is how this is coming across. Like, you take the same way home every day, maybe now kind of doing things that are like getting home, but in a different way, in different routes, or going to different, gatherings. It's more like new social circles or new things, something that connecting you to new things, doing things in a new way, okay, to expand the opportunity here to meet someone or to connect with someone here, if that is your goal. For others of you, there's a sense here of recovery. So recovering emotionally, recovering your perspectives here, taking a look. I'm also seeing clairvoyantly here the Hanged Man in tarot. So there could be some new perspectives that are going to be coming in your direction here, as long as, like I said, you're tapping into that yin energy. Step out of your comfort zones and explore new depths. This could be new depths internally. Again, your perspective, the way you see things. And here maybe the way that you may be moving forward, okay, here in the month of July. All right. Let's see what else is coming through for you here, Leo. What other messages are coming through for single Leo? July, you have romance and you have flirt, exactly what I was talking about a little while ago. The more that you connect either to a new circle of friends, take, I don't know, do something different, participate in different events, connect with different people. There may be here an opportunity for you to explore new connections, explore new friendships, flirt, romance. I'm also getting here for some of you, there may be someone from the past or recent past coming in your direction here in the month of July. Now, this is, of course, not for everyone, but every time I get this romance card, even though it says the number 8, I'm getting, of course, 1, 2, 3, 3 candles here. So 3 of cups type of energy. So some of you may be connecting to someone in the past, or it doesn't have to be an ex. It could be, but it could be just someone that you've known for quite some time. There could be a little bit of flirting here, or talking, or making new connections here. I'm also getting friends of friends. So that, of course, could also be here, this type of energy that may be coming in your direction here in the month of July. Okay, so you connecting with different people, and then that connection with connecting either different people or connecting with your friends, family, or people that you know who know other people that you may not know. So I'm getting this like sense of expanding or broadening your horizon in regards to meeting people, or broadening your horizon in regards to just if you want to go to, let's say, a carnival, a festival, something where, you are exploring some hobbies here. Maybe you find people who are also interested in the same hobby. And again, you connect with more new people. Okay, gets you out of that comfort zone. That being said, let's take a look at what else is coming through. And of course, I do have here advice for you. And then we'll see what's coming through there. There you go. Secure, serendipity. Find the perfect timing, quantum abundance. Okay, this is talking about divine timing being at play here in regards to your July reading, okay, in regards to your love life. So there may be some things here that you are wondering, like, when is this going to happen? Or when am I going to connect, or whatever this is having to do with your love life. Some of you is like, when am I going to get over, my ex? When am I going to feel a whole lot better? When am I going to actually meet someone who's compatible to me? Like, there could be very different questions. Of course, this is a general reading, but it's still in the same kind of thread. It's still in the same type of goal, where there's this question about timing, about either how soon something is going to happen or how long something is taking. Either way, divine timing may be at play here in regards to, for some of you, the healing process. For others of you, divine timing here having to do with you getting out of your comfort zone, feeling healed enough, feeling like you've expanded enough in order to start moving in a direction where you could entertain a connection with someone new. Okay, that you may be more open to that type of energy, where you're more open to romance or the possibility of building something with someone who has the chemistry, the mutual chemistry, or the spark between the both of you. Okay, so divine timing may be at play here for you in the month of July. I'm also getting here you focusing on you. Okay, so the more that you're able to focus on your energy, heal, surrender, let go of, and start connecting with, new hobbies, new people in your social circle, that's going to also kind of keep you focused on maximizing and radiating and, presenting the best version of you there can be when you are then kind of crossing roads with someone here, that may be equally interested in you as you are in them, or that they're interested in you and you're like, oh, wow, wasn't expecting that. Like I said, for some of you, it could be someone that you have known from the past. It doesn't have to be an ex. For others of you, it might be an ex. Either way, don't worry. Listen, what's meant for you will not pass you by. That being said, let's take a look at your potential advice here, and then we're going to jump into a detailed reading here in regards to all the astrological signs and you. Okay, so the potential. All right, let's take a look here at your advice, and then we're going to jump into part 2. Okay, so let's take a look here. What advice do we have here for single Leo? Single Leo here for the month of July. Single Leo, month of July. Let's see what's coming through for you. And you have here, be real, your authentic self. Okay, be real says enough. No more hiding yourself. Loudly voice your inner thoughts. Hold up your truth. When you speak up, when you speak up, you'll enter a higher vibrational level. Okay? Basically, the more you go inward, the more you're able to heal, the more you're able to gain a better perspective, the more that you surrender to divine timing, and the more that you are working on yourself, so that when you do, like I said a little while ago, validation, confirmation, when you meet that person or cross paths again with a person that you are either attracted to or they're attracted to you, you are presenting yourself in the best version of you. It's like a new embraced type of energy, new radiation here of you radiating, joy, comfort, stability, you feeling, like you're stepping into your power and you're radiating that energy, and you are real and authentic and not compromising here or lowering your standards. Okay, so that also has a lot to do with deeper waters, because the more you understand your emotional kind of like what your expectations emotionally, the more clear you're able to see people who may not fit into your compatibility, energy. Okay, energetically, they may not be energetically compatible to you, so you're able to kind of let that go a lot quicker, making room for people who you feel are also being real with you. Okay, that being said, Leo, I hope these messages for your July reading in regards to your love language, in regards, I don't know what to say, love language here. Maybe there's something about love language here. You reevaluating your love language, okay, Leo? But we're going to take a look now at part 2. All righty. That being said, I hope these messages have been insightful. Then don't forget, Leo, to take a look at your July messages, okay? As well as what you don't see coming within the next 3 months. And what you don't see coming in the next 3 months, you will be able to see that in the bonus messages on the playlist. Okay, as far as the monthly readings, your July reading, you could find that in the playlist under the title of monthly readings. Okay, that being said, I hope these messages have been insightful. If you are interested in part 2, I'll be doing that in about 2 minutes, but don't worry, if you are watching this after the reading, after the live stream, just look down below in the description box and you'll get all the timestamps there. Okay, all righty. All right, intuitive friends, for those of you who are watching the live, thank you so much for your thumbs up, your like, share, and thank you for subscribing for those of you who are subscribing now as you're watching the live stream, okay? All right, so now we're going to get into the nitty gritty, okay? We're going to get into single Leo and every single astrological sign from Aries all the way through Pisces, okay? All right, so this is a live, so I'm just going to place here now single Leo. All right, so I'm writing here a single Leo with single zodiac signs, and I'm going to start with the fire signs, okay? I'll give you the rundown right now. And then, of course, we're going to start with Aries. There you go. So for those of you who are watching, welcome. And now is going to be the second part of the reading. If you missed part 1 and you are a single Leo, just go back into the, with the time, and then you'll be able to see what you just missed. But for those of you who are just joining right now, welcome. All right. Hello, single Leo, and welcome back to the channel. And now this is the part that I'm going to be focusing on single Leo, which is you, with single Aries. Okay, I'm going to be taking a look here at the about who's coming. So this single Aries here that could be coming in your direction, and what's coming in regards to this potential connection. Now, remember, this person who is or may potentially be here in Aries could be in Aries in their sun, moon, rising Venus, or in other aspects of their astrological natal chart, such as their Juno, their 7th or 5th house, which focuses on love and connections, okay, or relationships and connections, okay. That being said, here, let's take a look at the single Aries, okay. This potential single Aries was coming through. So single Leo with single Aries. Who is this potentially single Aries here for single Leo? All right, so let's see who is the single Aries and what may potentially be coming up here for single Leo for the month of July. Okay, and we have here the King of Pentacles with the Lovers. Wow, well, listen, this person's energy is looking here really positive. Okay, so they do have here the King of Pentacles with the Lovers. This person could be, they don't have to. They could be in Aries, like I said, in their Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or they could be other astrological natal charts. Other astrological signs here as well that may reflect differently on their astrological natal chart. They could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, which is focusing on this Pentacles energy, earth element. They could also be an air sign. Okay, so they may have air on their astrological natal chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Okay, so just kind of giving you a heads up on that. Now, that being said, this person could be very much mature. There could be a level of maturity here that may capture your attention here, single Leo. There may be the sense of this person being very much stable in different elements or different phases or aspects of their lives. Okay, so this could be, they could be stable in their career, they could be stable in their finances, they could be stable in regards to their connections with friends, family, and loved ones. There could be here a sense of maturity. This maturity could be chronological, so there could be an age difference here. But remember, listen, maturity has nothing to do with age. There is a sense of depth this person may have. If they're not an earth sign somewhere on their astrological natal chart, I'm feeling that this person is presenting themselves as a person who has a good head on their shoulders. They may come across as very practical, down to earth, friendly, really focused, having their life together, so to speak. And there's a level of kind of like they enjoy the quality of life. Okay, so quality here of things are important. It doesn't have to be material, doesn't have to be tangible, but there is a sense of this person valuing quality. Okay, for some of you, it's the quality of time, but because the Lovers here, and I'll talk about this choice word here in a minute, but the Lovers card is ruled by Gemini. Okay, so Gemini is ruled by Mercury. So this is talking about here, and by the way, Mercury also rules Virgo. So again, there could be something here having to do with either air or, like I said before, earth energy. But Mercury is all about the clarity of the mind. It's about, the clarity of communication, the truth, being able to understand something, see something, forms of expression. So this person could value conversations. This person could value the depth of either a conversation or the depth of I'm getting here, they value substance. Okay, so this person, if they are moving in your direction, they're going to be ready to have that type of substance in the connection. Now, if you move towards this person here, single Leo, this person could be very much receptive. Remember, the Lover's energy is also here about making choices. So this person can choose to say, yes, I really want to slowly, get to know you and invest in regards to time, effort, and consistency. Okay, that, by the way, is very important to this person as well. They do have the Pentacles energy. Okay, so not only is the person practical, but they understand the focus on having a good foundation here in regards to either a connection, getting to know you, and friendship, and that sort of thing. Okay, so that's what I'm getting here. Now, let's take a look at single Leo with single Leo. All right. Oh, actually, no, wait, hold on. Oh my gosh. So sorry here, Aries. I'm sorry, single Leo. I forgot. I missed one. Let's get more clarity here. My apologies. All right, let's see what's coming through here with the single Aries. And you have here camera reminiscing. Remember, it could be someone from your past or recent past that came out in your overall energy here for you. At the top of the reading, that was just solely focusing on you, single Leo. So Listen, for some of you, this person that may be connected to the past or recent past, or whether that's an ex or whether it's a friend here, they may have the placements that I just talked about a little while ago. They may have the earth element. They may have air. Okay, somewhere on their astrological chart or connected to areas of love and connection or relationships. Okay, camera is about reminiscing. Okay, it's about making memories. It says learn from the past and perception. Okay, so again, there could be here, this person could have understood what may have gone awry. Okay, what may have gone in another direction in past connections. And that is where they have developed this sense of maturity here. Like I said, the King of Pentacles. Now, remember, a king has nothing to do with gender, it's about the mastery of. So they've mastered the art, so to speak, of being patient, being resilient, being consistent, and ensuring that that whatever they put into something is a slow build. Okay, so very beautiful energy here. Let's take a look at the next sign, and that is single Leo with single Leo. Hello, single Leo, and welcome back to the channel. Whether you are a single Leo in your sun, moon, rising, Venus, these messages are for you. And today I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on you, single Leo, with potentially here a single Leo. So I'm going to do a reading focusing on who's coming and what may be coming in your direction with this single Leo. So it's your single Leo energy connecting with this potentially single Leo here that may be coming in for you in the month of July. Okay, let's take a quick look here. Okay, let's take a quick look here how this single Leo energy may be coming in your direction here for the month of July. How is this person coming towards you? Or if you are moving towards this person, how are they will they be open or receptive to your energy moving towards their energy? Okay, so let's take a look here at the single Leo. Single Leo with single Leo. All right, single Leo with single Leo. We have here the King of Cups. Beautiful energy. Listen, this potential single Leo is ready. This person's going to be ready to, meet you where you are at. Okay, Leo, that's number one. Number two, this person, although they may be a single Leo in their sun, moon, rising, Venus, they could also be here water energy or water elements in other parts in their astrological natal chart. So they could have Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces somewhere else on their natal chart. Okay. That being said, King has nothing to do with gender. It is focusing on the mastery of. Okay. So this person, this single Leo, may have mastered the maturity level of having emotional maturity. They could have the emotional intelligence. There's this sense of being emotionally smart and mature, a person who may be ready to show romantic actions towards you or accept romantic actions from you to them. Okay, so this person may be receptive. There's a sense of like a calm, cool, collected type of energy. This person doesn't, although they may be nurturing, compassionate, and open to romance, this person may be just quiet. They may be a little subdued, but they may be very much a romantic type of person. Okay, romance may be very important to them. Emotions may be very important to them. The way that emotions are handled or talked about may be very important to this person. Okay, so that is coming through in regards to the single Leo. Wow, Two of Cups. This person may be very much ready for your energy, whether they move towards you or you move towards them. This person with the Two of Cups, they may have, again, partnership on their mind, connection on their mind. They may be very well ready to kind of like, date or get to know you. But I feel that this person is going to be intentional. There's an intent here, positive, of course, but there's this sense of like, I really want something more with emotional depth than probably what they may have had in the past or recent past. So the emotional depth of this connection to this single Leo may be potentially here very much very important. There may be here a soul to soul recognition, okay, single Leo. So you single Leo with this potentially single Leo here, there may be this kind of like affinity, feeling like you may have known each other, feeling a sense of a soul to soul connection. There may be here kind of similarities in regards to emotions, like talking about topics that are in depth. All right. So very, very beautiful energy here. There's a level of understanding that this person may have, and that's due to whatever situation, circumstance, or event emotionally that they may have had. They may have had a breakup, separation, or divorce. And they have given themselves time to heal, and now they're open to something with substance, something that has emotional depth here. All right. That being said, let's take a look at what else is coming through in regards to the single Leo here with you, single Leo. Okay. Like I said, there may be things in the past or recent past this person may have endured. They may have had a connection where there was this kind of like silent treatment going on in their past connection. Okay, so that could be it. Okay, I'm also getting here this person, in a way, they may not be fully ready to talk about the past, or they've kind of like, in a way, kind of gotten over their past or recent past, and that may be completely out of their energy field. It's like this, you know how like some people, when you meet them, some people may talk a little bit about their past. I feel this person may not. I feel this person is ready to kind of show that, listen, they've turned a new leaf in their love life, and they're ready to get to know you, or vice versa, they're ready for you to accept your invitation, or your accept things from your end. So if you're moving towards this person, I feel this person will be more receptive. Okay, that being said, up next we have Sagittarius. Okay, let me put this in the live chat, and then we're going to take a look at single Sagittarius with you, single Leo. All right. Hi, single Leo. And now I'm going to be doing the reading, focusing on you, single Leo, with potentially this single Sagittarius. Now, remember, this person could be a Sagittarius sun, moon, rising, or Venus. They could be a Sagittarius in any parts of their astrological natal chart, as well as Juno. Their Juno could be a Sagittarius. Their seventh or fifth house connecting with relationships could also be very much connected to Sagittarius. So remember, there are many placements on an astrological natal chart. The more you know about the person's date of birth and where they, all that information, the more you're going to be able to kind of decipher this. But let's talk about the single Sagittarius. I'm going to talk about who the single Sagittarius may potentially be, and what may be coming in regards to this single Sagittarius with you, single Leo. All right. Let's take a look here. Single Leo with single Sagittarius. Let's see what's coming through for the month of July. And by the way, if you're interested in your other placements on your astrological natal chart, I'll be doing this for all the signs. Okay. So right now I already did Aries. If you're in Aries, you can take a look at the Aries. We have Aries placements. You can take a look at that. I'll be doing this for all the 12 signs. Okay. All right. Let's take a look here at this single Sagittarius. Who's this person and how are they coming in? Well, guess what? This single Sagittarius is in the sense or energy of contemplation. Now, listen, even though this is Sagittarius, this person could have the earth element on their astrological natal chart. Well, what do I mean by that? They may be Sagittarius sun, but they may have either a earth element or Virgo, okay, because Virgo rules the Hermit card in tarot. So they may have Virgo in their moon, maybe in their Venus, maybe in their Juno, maybe in their fifth, maybe in their seventh house. Okay, different placements that may be connected here to that as well. So that's an important element to just kind of keep in the back of your mind. But the single Sagittarius is coming across as someone who has gone through a lot in their past or recent past in regards to their love life. They've learned, they've had a lot of kind of like what I'm seeing here clairvoyantly. It's like I'm seeing like the Nine of Wands, this type of energy where they're persevered. They've gone through the hiccups in their love life and they've learned from it. Okay, so this person could be very much receptive to growth, okay, to healing. Okay, they may be in that energy. Now, let me tell you, the Hermit card in tarot is not a card of movement. So this person may be still a little bit reserved or still thinking or reflecting about how they have grown. But that's how this is coming across. They do have here the Nine of Pentacles. Listen, this person is very much feeling very comfortable being by themselves. Okay, so this type of person here, the Sagittarius, is coming across as, hey, listen, I'm happy with being single. Now, they may be interested in you. They may make moves, towards you, or if you make a move towards them, just so you know where this energy, this person may potentially be. So this person is like, hey, listen, I'm good being by myself. However, they only have the Nine of Pentacles. They don't have the Ten of Pentacles. So that missing element could be that soul-to-soul connection or type of partnership that they may be contemplating here. Okay, that they may be thinking about, that they may be trying to figure out what it is exactly that they value or they're looking for in the next connection. Okay, so like I said, I don't feel that this person may be very much kind of active in the active pursuit of connecting with someone. I do feel more of a reflective type of energy here, but they could very well be ready to invest in a connection that may, there you go. What did I say? Validation, confirmation. Here we go. Bing, bingo. This person could be very much quiet, reserved. Listen, single Leo. This person could like you from a distance. This could be a secret admirer. This could be someone that you didn't even think actually liked you, or this may be someone that you've been eyeing, but you're not sure would they be receptive to your energy of approaching them. Okay, so I do feel that this could go either way, vice versa. But like I said, this person could be someone who is very much reserved, quiet to themselves, and very happy, being single at this moment in time, but willing to see where things may go, because this Nine of Pentacles energy, again, there's a sense of satisfaction. There's a sense of them being pretty much feeling good, feeling grounded, really working on whatever it is that they're working towards, and they like what they're seeing in regards to their love life. Okay, so again, this person may not be one to approach you per se, but I feel they may be open to that, okay, as well here. All right, let's take a look here. Now we finished with all the fire signs, and we're going to take a look now at your energy, single Leo, with the earth signs. Okay, for those of you who are joining me now, welcome. I hope that you can give me a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe if you like the messages that I am channeling here. Please take a look at my playlist. The July messages are coming through. The couple readings is up there already. I'm working on the no contact readings. There's a lot going on in the channel, so please feel free to subscribe. And I also do 5-minute topic readings, which of course right now I'm not doing, but I usually do that for the channel as my way of saying thank you for those of you who are subscribed to the channel. Okay, that being said, let's take a look at the earth signs. Okay, so hello, single Leo. Today we're going to take a look at single Leo with single Taurus. Okay, now remember, this Taurus energy could be anywhere on this person's astrological natal chart. This person could be a single Taurus in their sun, moon, rising, Venus, or in other placements on their astrological natal chart, such as their Juno, such as their 7th or 5th house, okay, which focuses on connections and partnerships. But let's take a look here at who this potential single Taurus may be, and what's coming in. Like, how does this look like? How is this energy potentially here showing up for you, single Leo, with the single Taurus? Okay, let's see what's coming through. Oh, by the way, I forgot to put the Taurus. Let me do that now here. Forgot to put the Taurus sign here for those of you who are joining me in this live stream. My apologies there. All right, there we go. So Taurus, single Taurus, look at that. They have the Magician. Listen, they've been manifesting here. So this person may be, listen, they're looking for some type of action in regards to their love life. That's how this is coming across. Now, remember, why am I saying action? Well, because the Magician energy, it's about manifesting. So it's about, what as above, so below. So they may be manifesting something in the ethers, okay, trying to manifest something in the ethers that they want to see in the 3D world. So this energy right here is telling me this person is hands-on. They are able, willing, and more than ready to take the resources that they have, the skills, the techniques, anything that they've learned, or anything kind of like in their magician bag, to put forth in getting to know you or being receptive to your energy if you are moving towards them. Okay, Leo, I do feel here with the Magician card in tarot that the single Taurus may value communication. They value clarity here as well. Okay, why am I saying that? Well, because the Magician is ruled by Mercury. Now remember, Mercury rules 2 signs. It rules Gemini and it also rules Virgo. This person could have air signs or earth sign somewhere as well on their astrological natal chart besides this Taurus energy. Okay, so just keep that in the back of your mind. Now, the Magician energy is about manifestation. It's also about putting the power or the action behind something that they want to see become real. Okay, so it's a step closer to reality for this single Taurus. Okay. They have here the High Priestess, about intuition. Listen, the High Priestess is ruled by the Moon card. So I'm sorry, by the Moon, not the Moon card, by the Moon. So this person could be very intuitive. All right. So they will know right away if you're genuinely approaching them because you are interested, or vice versa. Okay. So single Leo, this single Taurus may be receptive to your energy if you are moving towards them. Okay, so if single Leo is moving towards the single Taurus, I do feel that they will accept it. Again, I'm saying this again, they'll accept your invitation, they'll accept those moves if they feel a very intertwined vibe with you. So energy and vibe is going to be very important for the single Taurus. Okay, and again, like I said, communication is going to be vital, or a clear intention or clear thinking is going to be potentially important here for this single Taurus. Okay, let's take a look at what else is coming through here. Single Leo in regards to this single Taurus. Ooh. Okay, look at this. Clock came out, literally popping out of the deck here. It says, needing time, cycles take time to heal, and progressing. Okay, there may be something about timing here being at play in regards to you, single Leo, and the single Taurus. Now listen, I'm a Taurus sun, so I will tell you the following. Tauruses take their time. They don't rush into anything. However, if they really like someone, they are more willing to pick up the pace a little bit more. But Taurus is practical. So this person is coming across as they're observing. So they're going to be observing your energy, the connection that you have, the communication that both of you have, the action that you place, and the consistency of what they see in regards to you moving towards them. Now, if the single Taurus is moving towards you, single Leo, this is talking about this single Taurus pretty much using their emotions, their minds, their passion, and their tenacity and consistency in order to work on or build the vibe between the both of you. Okay, so intuition here and the yin energy is very much at play. Again, this may take some time. Vibe is important to the single Taurus. Okay, so that may take some time. But if they are moving towards you, I do feel that this person could be potentially invested in getting to know you. Okay, that being said, thank you so much, single Leo with single Taurus. And now we're going to be focusing on single Leo with single Virgo. Okay, for those of you that are watching, welcome. Hello, Prob. Thank you so much for stopping by, for your love, your loyalty, and your support. Thank you so much. All right, up next, we have single Virgo with single Leo. Hello, single Virgo, and welcome back to the channel. Now I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on this single Virgo in regards to who's coming. So what is this single Virgo's energy about? And what else can we uncover here? Now, the single Virgo may move towards you, towards your energy, or you may be moving into their energy. Either way, let's find out more information here in regards to this single Virgo. Okay, so single Leo with single Virgo. Let's see what's coming through here. Single Leo and single Virgo. Single Leo with single Virgo. The single Virgo has Page of Cups. Something unexpected here. This person could be one or two things. You may not expect this person to like you. Okay, there may be something here about you not knowing how this person may feel. As you know, Virgo energy is that kind of like thinking, being methodical, being precise, making sure, double checking, making sure they dot those I's and cross those T's. And that's beautiful energy in regards to that type of clarity and type of practicality that they may have. Now, you may not even realize this, single Leo. This person could be very much interested in you. You may not have been aware of it because their love language may be very different than your love language. Okay, so they may show, this single Virgo may show their interest towards you in a very different way. Okay, Page of Cups is all about that sense of like, I wasn't expecting that to happen. So this could go either way. If you potentially approach them, meaning if you single Leo approach this single Virgo, I feel that there's a sense of like, oh wow, I didn't even know that single Leo was interested in me. Okay, now Page of Cups energy here is the sense of a beginning connection. So there could be here an expression of emotions in a very healthy way, or at least the start of that mindset here. There could be new ideas. There could be new ways of expressing emotion here. There could be different also, because I'm getting here that they may feel kind of like a fish out of the water also. Okay, now remember, I'm getting something here about love language. Your love language may be a little bit different here, single Leo, with the single Virgo's love language as well. But I do feel that the intention here is like a positive intention here in regards to this energy. This person could approach you in very minimal baby steps. Okay, this person, I feel like they need to be sure that you are also interested in them in order for them to like fully kind of like, boom, I'm here, I like you, and can we get to know each other? Okay, I don't feel it's gonna be that forward, but there is this energy here of kind of like being shocked or being kind of surprised. Okay, Let's see what else. And there we go. There we go. The Fool card in tarot. Okay. This person might just dive in. They may be kind of like, okay, is this really happening? Okay. Is single Leo interested in me? Okay. They may, once they kind of get the, yep, I think that single Leo is open to this, I think they'll jump right in. Same thing, vice versa. Okay. If you are moving towards a single Virgo, they may be receptive as well. They may be shocked, but I feel that as long as the emotional vibes are there, okay, there's a sense of attraction, early signs of romance, early signs of, being very much connected here to the energy of, getting to know you, okay, turning a brand new leaf, having a new start, having a new beginning. I feel here that is a possibility here. So this is beautiful energy. Let's take a look here. Actually, we're not going to use this deck here. We already used it for your single Leo reading. So I can move that out the way and let's organize this a little bit here. All right, let's take a look. Let's get more information here in regards to the single Virgo with you, single Leo. All right, single Virgo with single Leo. And we have here ascending. Like I said, this person is ready for a new start. Validation confirmation here with the Fool card, which says new beginning. This person could take that lunge or leap forward in them approaching you or you approaching them. Why? Because it's all about the vibe. I feel here, especially with the Page of Cups, this is all about the beginning of a connection, but the expression of that, the healthy part of emotions here. Okay. They may come across as a little bit dreamy, although that is typically not the energy for Virgo, but there could be something about you, single Leo, that gets this single, obviously that grabs the single Virgo's attention. That's number one. And that really has them intrigued. They're really interested in learning more about you or expanding, if you already know each other, expanding from where you are at. So if you are friends already, they may be very much interested in learning more about you. And of course, vice versa. If you are feeling that way towards this potentially here to this single Virgo, I feel they're going to be open to see how things develop, or at least here, if there is this kind of energy of you guys knowing each other, preparing for this transition from going to just friends to maybe something a little bit more. Okay. Either way, that's the message that I'm getting here in regards to the single Virgo. Okay. Up next, we have single Capricorn with single Leo. Okay. So let's take a look here at the live stream and let's add there we go. Let's do single Capricorn. Hello, single Virgo, and I'm sorry, single Leo. My apologies. Hello, single Leo. Now we're going to take a look at the energy of this potential single Capricorn with you, okay, and you with them. That being said, remember, Capricorn energy could be in this person's sun, moon, rising Venus, or other placements on their astrological natal chart, such as their Juno, their fifth, or their seventh house. That, of course, connected to relationships and connection. Let's take a look here at who potentially this single Capricorn, what their energy may potentially be here, whether it's that they are ready to move towards your direction, or if you are ready to move in the direction of this single Capricorn. Either way, single Leo, let's take a look at what's coming through in regards to this single Capricorn. Now, remember, singles, this is focusing on love life, okay? So single Capricorn with single Leo. And what do we have here? We have the Angel of the Ocean, healing. I'm getting the Temperance card here. Of course, the Temperance card in tarot is ruled by Sagittarius. So I do feel that this person could have fire as well on their astrological natal chart. They don't have to, but they could. Okay, so there may be a fire. They may have fire placements in their sun, moon, rising Venus. They could have placements in their Juno, their fifth or their seventh house in regards to matters of love, connections, and relationships. Okay, I feel this person, the single Capricorn, may still be healing from a situation, circumstance, event in their past or recent past. I do feel that this person is trying to balance something. They're trying to regain some sense of balance, or they're trying to regain some sense of like trying to reconcile something within them emotionally as well. Okay. Now, with this temperate, now, by the way, the angel of the ocean, that's how it's coming across here. But in, the traditional tarot, it's the traditional tarot is temperance. In this deck, it's called the angel of the ocean. Okay. So it's the same thing. But again, like I was talking about, this person could be very much open to healing, and they may still be healing, or they may be on that journey, or they may have finished that journey. Now, because this is a major arcana, this let's say turbulence. I don't know why I was gonna like say turbulence here. And maybe that's the case. Maybe there is something here about the single Capricorn that they've had a very turbulent love life. Maybe they are getting out of breakup, separation, or divorce. Maybe they are still healing or going through the healing process. Okay, so that's number one. If they are, this is something that may be taking quite some time, because this is the major arcana. Okay, so just giving you the heads up on that. That being said, the temperance card is also about alchemy. So they're trying to, create something new in regards to their love life. I'm also getting here that there could be a possibility that this single Capricorn and you, single Leo, may have differences. So there may be like different perspectives on things. There may be kind of like maybe different religions, maybe different perspectives, maybe different growing up in a very different way. There's something here about differences, but trying to find a common ground is the energy that I'm getting here. So there's a sense here of not only of planning or creating some type of balance, but there's also the sense of negotiation, of compromising. Okay, so if you see here, the temperance card has two cups, but there's this energy that's kind of, or this synergy that's connecting both cups. Okay, so again, even though there may be differences here between this single Capricorn and you, single Leo, there could be kind of like ways to get around it. Okay, so there may be there. I feel that there's this energy of compromise here that could be opening up for the both of you, as long as both of you are equally dedicated, because they have here the Eight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles is the mastery over a skill. So as long as both of you master the art of patience, tenacity, consistency here, that's going to be important here for this Capricorn. Okay, so I feel also here something having to do with the stability of your either job stability, career, or finances. That's going to be important here for the single Capricorn. Okay, so that's how this Eight of Pentacles is coming across, because it's coming across as this person being very much focused on work, or focused on something that is very valuable to this single Capricorn. Okay, so the fact that they are trying to adjust or trying to negotiate or compromise, anything having to do with you, single Leo, and them, single Capricorn, that is going to show you that this person is very much invested in either getting to know you. They're in, especially listen carefully, because this is Capricorn we're talking about, especially if Capricorn is taking the time from something that is very important to them and, accommodating their schedule, or accommodating something having to do with work, or something that they value. That is their love language. Okay, so that this person's love language could be that the fact that they're, the quality of time, or investing, whether that's financially investing on dates or something like that, or intangibly investing. So there's this sense of like them putting something forward here. Okay, look at that. They have the Ace of Swords. So yeah, the clear thinking, clear communication is going to be important also. All right, let's take a look at clarity here for the single Capricorn. And for those of you who are waiting for the other elements, up next we're going to do air signs. Okay, so if you're staying here on this live stream, next up is going to be air signs, and then of course after air signs it's going to be the water signs. Okay, so Capricorn, single Capricorn here. Let's see what else is coming through here. Single Capricorn and you, single Leo. Single Capricorn and single Leo. Potential energy here in love life in July. And we have here girl with the snake. Now, the snake could come across in two ways. Number one, it could be that this person, like I said at the top of the reading, this person could be healing from a breakup, separation, or divorce. Like I said at the top of the reading, healing, they may be in the process of healing. They may be starting their healing journey. They may be on the tail end of healing. But I'm going to tell you this, okay? It's coming across that this single Capricorn may have had a situation, circumstance, or event where they may have been either backstabbed, or this single Capricorn here, may have had a very kind of heartbreaking breakup, separation, or divorce, focusing on either deception, being backstabbed, lack of transparency, someone manipulating the situation. So they may have had a manipulative type of ex. There could have been here some kind of, lower vibrational energies. Okay, some old patterns of behavior, some self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs here. And that may have created this kind of them really focusing on trying to make it work, but in the end that might not have been the case. Okay, so I feel that this healing that I was talking to you about at the top of the reading may be very much connected to this energy from their past or recent past. If that is the case, listen carefully, single Leo. This is why this person has the Eight of Pentacles, because their focus is to work on a connection that does not have the element or does not remind them in any way, shape, or form of this past connection that they may have had in the past or recent past. Whether this was in their past connection, whether this was a separation, breakup, or divorce. So it's as if that's why they may be taking such a long time in the healing process. That is why there's this element here of them feeling like, great, I was able to kind of overcome this situation here in the past or recent past. Okay, see, what did I tell you? Codependent. There could have been some codependent situations here in their past or recent past. So just saying this, and again, just throwing it out there, Leo, because again, I channel what comes through. If this person, and this may be the reason why this may be coming up, if this person shares a child, ding, 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 listen carefully. If this person shares a child with someone else from a prior connection, this person could be a thorn in the side. Okay, so just keep that in the back of your mind. Okay. All right. That being said, let's take a look at the air signs. Okay, now we're going to be focusing on the air signs. And we're going to do single Gemini with you, single Leo. Single Gemini with single Leo. All right. Let's take a look here. Single Gemini. There we go. Hi, single Leo. And the message that I'm going to be channeling right now for you is single Leo, which is you, with this potential single Gemini. Again, this person could be a Gemini in their sun, moon, rising, Venus. They could have other placements on their astrological natal chart that may be focusing on this air energy, whether that is their Juno, whether that's their 5th house or 7th house on their astrological natal chart. That very much could be very much connected to this air sign of Gemini. Okay, so whether you, single Leo, are moving into this direction of the single Gemini, or whether this single Gemini may be moving in your direction, either way, we're going to take a look at who this person may potentially be and what energy they may be moving either towards you or if you are moving towards them. Okay. That being said, let's take a look here at what's coming through in regards to this single Gemini here in the month of July. So single Gemini with single Leo. What's coming through here for single Gemini with single Leo? Single Gemini, I'm sorry, single Leo, which is you, because I'm doing the Leo signs today. So single Leo with single Gemini. Let's see what their energy may potentially be here for July. They have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, there's potential here. This person is very much has the patience, the tenacity, and the persistence to keep moving towards or working on something. So this person, when they meet you or you meet them, they could be very much focused on growing in something. There could be this sense of them having the patience to invest in seeing if something grows between the both of you. They may feel that you are an investment. You are a person that they can, connect to, invest in, and get to know. All right. Seven of Pentacles energy is an energy of patience. Okay. It's kind of like putting in the work, the focus, and the determination and consistency in something that they may be seeing in you that they find very much that is valuable. Okay. This could also be the other way around. You may be very much interested here, potentially, Leo, in this single Gemini because you see how patient this person is. You're seeing that they are the type of person who is very much focused here on building something or having something grow here. Okay. They have here the vortex. Now, the vortex here in this deck is the equivalent to the devil energy in the traditional deck. So there could be here some type of turbulent energies here between the both of you. Now, this could be because this person may be focusing, like I said at the top of the reading, this person could be focusing on something that is super valuable to them. It could be work related. They could be juggling, responsibilities. It could be something that they've been working on for quite some time that may interrupt their schedule. They may have multiple responsibilities. Okay, so I'm getting that type of energy here in regards to this person. Now, because the vortex is here, and like I said, the vortex is this energy of the devil in tarot. Okay, now the devil in tarot is very much connected to Capricorn energy, and Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. So I do feel that there may be here responsibilities. There may be here some type of important lessons that they're still trying to understand. There may be here important hardships or blockages or some sense of limitations here that they are learning from. You remember, Saturn is the toughest teacher. So there's something here about a slow change that they are trying to either understand from their past or recent past, or they may be in the process or maybe on the tail end of this energy. I don't feel that this person would be the type of person, from the energy that I'm kind of seeing here, they may not be very much kind of focused on moving in your direction, or because I feel like they're busy, because that's how it's coming across. It's coming across as like busy energy. Like the single Gemini has either a lot on their mind, they could have a lot on their plate. Maybe there is something about, it could also be family situations as well. It doesn't have to be work related. This could be a person who's going through some type of still emotional situation, circumstance, or event. This could also be an old pattern of behavior. This could be a lack of moderation. Okay, they may feel like they are still going through the dark night of the soul from a past connection, breakup, or divorce. So they may still be kind of in this residual energy that may be either swirling around them, or there could be here some type of connection with an ex. Now, it doesn't have to be, but it could be here, especially if they share children. So if children are involved, I feel here that there's this kind of like connection having to deal with the parent of their child from a past connection. Okay, so they may be very busy trying to figure that out. All right, single Leo. So I feel this person's energy is kind of like they're caught up in something right now in the month, or in the month of, look at that, bingo, in the month of July. And sure enough, look what came out, poker face. Okay, it says taking a chance, risk, options, not showing their hand, gambling. This person may not be ready to share what they may be going through in regards to their personal life, or in regards to this energy here, where this vortex or this double card energy here is for them. Okay, I feel that there may be some restrictions within this person's either energy fields, or restrictions like they are busy. Like I'm not feeling this energy here being very receptive. Okay, if you choose, because free will is a thing, if you still choose to move in this direction towards this single Gemini, I do feel that there is something that needs to be discussed. Okay, you need to really consider the risk of you placing yourself in a potential situation, circumstance, or event that you may not be very well aware of. Okay, this person can have a very different way or different sense of coping mechanism here that may not be the healthiest. So especially if they're still dealing with a lot of baggage, emotional baggage, energetic baggage here of their past or recent past, and especially if they share a child or children with someone that they may have had a past connection with. Okay, so I don't feel this energy kind of moving anywhere. I do kind of see kind of that poker face, being very much stoic, a little bit reserved here, a little kind of like busy is how this is coming across. Up next, we have Libra, single Libra. Hi, single Leo, and welcome to the channel. Today, I'm going to be channeling messages here, focusing on who's coming in your direction, or you may be going in their direction, but who's coming and what's coming here in regards to July, focusing on this single Libra. Okay, now remember, this Libra, single Libra, could be showing up differently on their astrological natal chart. This person could be a Libra Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Libra in other placements on their astrological natal chart, such as their Juno, their 7th or 5th house. Okay, so let's take a look at the single Libra here in regards to who's coming, what's going on, and your connection. If you move towards their energy field, or they move towards your energy field. Okay, so let's take a look here. Single Leo with single Libra. What's coming through here for July? Single Leo with single Libra. Let's see what's coming through. All right, and we have here the King of Wands. Well, listen, this single Libra is appearing, or may appear, they may be embracing in the month of July, this sense of passion. This person could be a go-getter. This person could be, by the way, this person is coming across as very good looking. So, bells on that. Okay, they're coming across as a very good looking person, a person who is inspired. So creativity may be of importance here to them. Being able to share their passion, their interests, another key element here. Now, don't worry about the fact that it says king, because king is all about the mastery of. So this person has the mastery of being a go-getter. They may be charismatic. They may be a go-getter. They may be a risk taker also. Okay, remember, Wands energy is all about that fire. So this person could have, even though they're a Libra, they could have fire on their astrological natal chart or other placements. Okay, so fire energy is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. That could be in their Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. That could also be in their Juno, 7th or 5th house on their astrological natal chart. Okay, so that is a possibility. Now, King of Wands is also confident. So there's a sense of confidence that this person may have. I think that that's what makes them sexy here. Okay, so I think it's this energy where you're going to see that may bring some type of magnetism here. If you are moving towards them, or this person again may be in this energy and they may be moving towards you. Either way, the King of Wands is not only here focusing on this person's passion drive, but this person is also, it says here, practicality. They may be, I don't, it could be very practical. I mean, it could be practical. I usually get that practicality type of energy with the King of Pentacles because of that earth sign. But I feel here that this energy here of the King of Wands, it may be practical in regards to the risk that they may potentially make. Okay, so it could come across as like a calculated risk, or a risk that they take, but they must feel that there is some sense of passion, drive, and motivation here in order to move in that direction. Okay, so this person could be very much in that energy. They do have here the Hanged Man. Okay, so there could be this energy here of this single Libra. Okay, this single Libra may be very good looking, okay, attractive, beautiful, handsome, okay. However, this single Libra may come across as someone who's still trying to figure something out. The Hanged Man in tarot is ruled by Neptune. So I do feel that this could be something of intuition here as well. I'm also getting that this person could put may be at a pause, or may have placed a hard pause in regards to moving in the direction of maybe, being ready for something in their love life. Or there may be something here, again, they may be very much attracted to you. You could be embodying this energy in regards to Libras, the way they see you. Okay, so if that is the case, they are assessing it, they're taking a look at it from a distance. Okay, now with the Hanged Man, remember that there's also this sense of reversal. So there could be here a situation, circumstance, or event that you may know this person already, or may have known this person already, and what they may have said before, or how they may have felt about something before, or what they may have, thought or seen something perspective wise before, may possibly switch, turn, or there could be a reversal, like a change of mind, a change of heart here with this Hanged Man energy. Okay, so that being very much connected to this single Libra. Okay, I do feel that there's something about this single Libra contemplating something. Okay, even if they are embodying this King of Wands energy, something flipped over. And what flipped over? Well, they have two things. Number one, they have hammer. This is talking about sabotage, rebuild, persistent, working on it, repairing. Again, like I said at the top of the reading, this person could be working on something. Maybe something internal. Maybe they're working on something externally. In this picture is coming across as somebody working on something externally. However, this may also be this single Libra here being very much connected. I'm so sorry. Sorry there. Being very much, sorry, I have a dog, a puppy here. So just making sure that he is okay. Yep, he's good. All right. So like I was saying, this single Libra here may be working something on, externally working on something. Now, remember that I said that the Hanged Man energy could also be a change of heart. So this single Libra may be someone that you may have already known or had a connection with, whether it's just friends or someone who's in your energy fields, and they may be working on themselves or working on their friendship with you, or potential connection here with you. Now, back to the Hanged Man card. Okay, like I said, this person could be on a hard pause. Things could be up in the air. But as I said at the top of the reading here with the single Libra, something is coming to light. There's an epiphany here that may be happening with the single Libra as they are taking things into account. Okay, single Leo. So they could be looking at something and they could be reassessing it. The dragonfly, it's about adapting. It's about finding something out. It's about the change. It's about things coming to light. It's also about the healing. Okay. So there may be something that they are fixing, repairing, or healing within themselves, or something that they are fixing, repairing, or healing with on exterior. Okay. I don't feel this person, the single Libra, I don't feel this person is ready to move in your direction. I don't feel that they may potentially move in your direction just because there's this kind of like, it's giving the vibes of either them working on themselves or them trying to figure something out here in order to uh, find out if they do or they are inspired to move in your direction or vice versa here. Okay, that's how that is coming across. Up next we have Aquarius. Okay, hi single Leo and welcome back to the channel. Now channeling messages focusing on the single Aquarius with your energy here potentially for the month of July, single Leo. Okay, that being said, please remember that Aquarius could show up in many ways on this person's astrological natal chart. It could be their sun, moon, rising, Venus. It could be their Juno. It could be their seventh or fifth house, which of course focuses on connections, relationships, and things of that nature. Okay, so that being said, let's take a look at who's coming here, who's this potential single Aquarius, and what's their energy going to be like. Okay, what's coming along with this energy here in regards to the single Aquarius. Ooh, okay, so we have the 10 of Wands. Okay, the 10 of Wands with the Ace of Swords and the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm going to listen. Single Aquarius is the only one that's come up with 3 cards instead of 1. Okay, so of 2. So this is how it's going to come across. Oh, actually, no, it was the 10 of, yeah, it came out like this. 10 of Wands, Ace of Swords with the 3 of Pentacles. Now, listen carefully. This single Aquarius may come across as a person who right now at this moment in time, meaning in July, they may be very well kind of letting go or shedding some type of burden that they may have placed upon themselves. It could be also responsibilities, okay? The 10 of Wands energy is what has been weighing this person down. There may be heavy burdens. There may be situations, circumstances, or events that they, could be letting go of. It could also be letting go of responsibilities, okay? So it feels like they may have had the weight on their shoulders, or this could be this energy they may be in the month of July. Now, here's the thing. There's a realization that's going on potentially here with the single Aquarius, because we have here the Ace of Swords. So there is a breakthrough of clarity as they are letting go of the emotional, mental, energetic burdens that they may be having, okay, or they may be experiencing. There is a sense of a sweet surrender here, because as they let go or as they release or they move away from this excuse me, this weight on their shoulders, they are coming to the sense of awareness in some way, shape, or form. The Ace of Swords. Now, remember, aces are all about the divine hand, okay? The creator, the universe, fate, where the divine hand extending something to the person, okay? So extending something either to them or to you. Okay, so again, take it as it may resonate. But here with the Ace of Swords, this is telling me that this person is cutting through the confusion. They're cutting through the confusion of what this 10 of Wands may be residually, they may be residually letting go. Okay. So this Ace of Swords is saying, listen, they're cutting through the confusion. There's a truth that they're going to be looking at, or there's going to be here a sense of clarity that they're going to find in regards to them letting go of whatever the situation, circumstance, or event may be. Okay. Now, once they do that, I feel this person is more readily available to work with you. Okay, so it does feel like this energy here that they may be going through something, or they may be kind of in this realization where they're in this awareness of like, yeah, you know what? Now that I've cut through the confusion, now that I've let go of the burdens, situations, circumstances, or events, I am more emotionally ready, or more my time is more available, or my finances are more solid, or there is a sense of stability here in some way, shape, or form. So I am able to work as a team with single Leo. Okay, so that's how this is coming across. So there could be a little bit of this kind of energy of them being ready to connect with you, or you, if you move towards Aquarius, they're going to be more receptive to this energy here with you. Okay, because the Three of Pentacles is all about teamwork. It's all about alliances. Okay, connecting with someone else and making something happen. A collaborative type of energy here. All right, let's see what else is coming through for the clarity here of this single Aquarius with you, single Leo, for the month of July. Now, the snake could go either way here. This 10 of Wands that I was talking about at the top of the reading, this could be that they're shedding, okay, just like the snake. In order for the snake to grow, they must shed their skin. Okay, it's the molting type of energy. Now, this 10 of Wands energy, like I said, it's the letting go of the burdens, letting go and releasing whatever may have been, on their shoulders. Now, for this person here, this single Aquarius, it could be an ex, or it could be they like maybe they share a child with someone, and that person may be kind of like is the type of person that may meddle in their love life. Okay, so this person is kind of in a way letting go of the burdens having to do with that either person or a situation that is, again, weighing on their shoulders, that they may be releasing. That doesn't have to be a prior connection, but it could be very well someone who may also have a lot of responsibilities at work, okay, as well. Okay, so however this may be, or they may just have a lot of, it's coming across as like the energy here of maybe an old pattern, some energy here of a shadow self, of self-sabotaging thoughts, of limited beliefs. Okay, so that's also how this is coming across. So there's this energy here that may be weighing on them. Yep, there you go, mirroring each other. So they could have like a very toxic connection, or there could be this sense of like static here with someone that, again, if they have, they share a child with someone, or this could be work related, but there's something here with this energy that that's what they may be trying to release. Okay, so they are going to come to some type of awareness. Okay, remember the Ace of Swords is here, so there is this sense of them kind of like cutting through the confusion of this snake energy and this 10 of Wands, and them kind of getting a clearer picture of what they want to do and how they may want to do it as a team. So this could be the reason here. Now, it doesn't have to be, but it could be the reason why the single Aquarius has three coins here. It could be them, you, single Leo, and the other person that they have to deal with in regards to, or that they are building here a strong foundation having to do with maybe children or their work or this other factor, because it's coming across as other energy. Okay, so it could be, them being very dedicated to something else that they find very important. Okay, that being said, that's what's coming through here with the single Aquarius. And now I'm going to head to the single water signs. Okay, so let's take a look here at who's coming up next. So hello, Ed. I see Ed stopped by and said hi. Welcome, Ed. And sorry if I didn't see this before, but I'm channeling messages. But thank you so much for your love, loyalty, and support to the channel. Greatly appreciated. All right, let's take a look at the water signs. Okay, so now I'm going to be focusing on single Scorpio, and then after single Scorpio, single Cancer, and then single Pisces, and then we'll end the reading there for the Leos, okay? Up next, after all this, either later on tonight or tomorrow, I'll be focusing on the single Sagittarius. Okay, so let's take a look here. Let me get the symbol here for Scorpio, and there we go, single Scorpio. Hello, single Leo, and today I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on this single Scorpio. Now remember, this single Scorpio could be a Scorpio in their sun, moon, rising, Venus, or in other placements on their astrological natal chart. We're going to take a look at who's coming in regards to the single Scorpio and what's coming, like what energy could potentially be moving in your direction with this single Scorpio. Okay, that being said, let's take a look here how this single Scorpio could be coming towards you or you towards them. Are they going to be receptive, right? All right, let's take a look here. Single Scorpio. Now remember, single Scorpio could be in their sun, moon, rising, Venus, could be in their Juno, their 7th or 5th house. Houses, because those houses focus on relationships, they focus on connections as well. So let's take a look here at the single Scorpio with single Leo. Single Scorpio with single Leo. Okay, and we have here at the bottom of the deck the 8 of Swords. There may be some restrictions here. Okay, what do I mean by restrictions? This single Scorpio may be very much busy with something, busy in their mind. This could be real or it could be imagined. Okay, so this single Scorpio could be having a lot of things happening in their mind. There could be self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs. But here the 8 of Swords is coming across as someone who is stuck or trapped in their own limited beliefs, whether it's self-sabotaging thoughts, whether it's limited, again, the lack mindset. This could be them kind of making stories in their mind. Okay. There could be here ways in which this person is just pretty much consumed by either the memories of something or the truths of something that they're not either willing to face or that they may be running away from. But again, for others, this could be coming across as, them again, kind of in this residual energy of being so caught up in their mind and how they see things and their perspective that they're not allowing anyone else to kind of show them the way. Okay, this is how this is coming across. Okay. Now, I feel that if you move towards this person, there's kind of some self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs that there may be here this sense of there may be projecting on either you or the potential connection they could have with you, not because that's what they want to see, but because there's a set of limited beliefs here that they may have in their mind. Okay, so this person could come across as very defensive when certain topics or truths may be shared here in regards to something, okay, that may be connected to them. Look at that. I mean, validation, confirmation, we have conflict. I feel this person may not be emotionally ready to move in your direction here, potentially in this month of July. They have the 5 of Swords. Again, they may feel mentally defeated, or they may have a lot of things running in their mind. This could also be arguments. This could be conflicts. Maybe the arguments and the conflicts have nothing to do with you, single Leo, but it may be very much connected to either conflict at work, conflict with their past, conflict, especially if they have children, could be conflict with the other parent. Okay, so there could be conflicting forces. There could be conflicts here in regards to your perspective or your parenting style or the way you see something versus how they view it or how they see it. Because remember, especially with the 8 of Swords here, this is a person who may potentially be kind of very caught up and trapped by their own limited belief system. They could be very attached or kind of hanging on to things that have nothing to do with you, Leo, but these things live rent free in their mind. Okay, so whether they think about it, they talk about it, or maybe they repress it and they don't say anything, there's definitely this energy happening in their in their energy around them. Five of swords, rather, it says conflict there. So again, there could be these conflicting values, conflicting perspectives here. This person could be going through something here that may have nothing to do with you, or maybe it does. Maybe there is some type of history here, single Leo, with you and this person. And if there isn't a kind of like a history here between the both of you, this could be a person who's not really ready for a healthy relationship right about now, because there seems to be a lot on their mind or a lot in their energy field. I'm also getting like crown chakra here. They have a lot that they may not even be talking about either. Okay, there's way too many swords there. But let's see what else is coming. There you go. Validation, confirmation. What did I say? I feel this person is kind of really, something is weighing on them, and the something could be a breakup, separation, or divorce. No matter how long ago this breakup may have happened, there could be something coming up in this month of July where this person could be triggered, or there may be a resurfacing of either this heartbreak from the past or recent past. They could be grieving something here as well. They could have a sense of like feeling lost but not wanting to talk about it. Again, this person may not, I'm telling you, they're not coming across as someone who's ready to move towards your energy field here. There's a lot going on there. And so if they're not coming towards you, this may be the reason. And if you move towards them, single Leo, and you feel that there's this kind of like you're getting this intuitive nudge, like there's something going on, this could be the reason why. All right, now let's take a look at single Cancer with you, single Leo. Single Cancer with single Leo. Single Cancer with single Leo. All right, so here we go. Single Cancer. Hello, single Leo, and whoop, showing it the wrong way. Hello, single Leo, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'll be channeling messages focusing on the single Cancer. If the single Cancer could be moving towards you here in the month of July, and if you, single Leo, may potentially move in this person's energy field or towards their direction. Let's take a look at who this may be and what is coming along with it. Okay, just so you know, this Cancer sign could be in their sun, moon, rising, Venus, or it could be on other placements on their astrological natal chart. This could be in their Juno. They could be a Cancer in their Juno. They could be Cancer in their 7th house or their 5th house, which of course is connected to connections and relationships. So that being said, let's take a look and see what's coming through in regards to this single Cancer. Okay, who's the single Cancer, and what's coming here potentially here for single Leo in regards to the single Cancer? All right, let's see what's coming through here with this single Cancer for single Leo. And we have here the 6 of Wands. There's success here. Now, this success could be, this person could be in a very new type of energy. Okay, they may have gone through a lot of internal or external conflicts here. Okay, maybe in their past or recent past. However, potentially here in the month of July, they are kind of blooming. They are radiating. There's a sense of achievement, victory, or success very much connected to this person. And I feel that they see you as the connection that they want to have with you, or the kind of talking to you or moving in your direction. They do see it as a potential success. There's a lot of, like, what I'm getting here, there's a lot of passion here. There's a lot of drive, okay, that they feel, or it could also be attraction here. So there's a lot of attraction here that they may be having here towards you, and they in their minds and how they perceive this potential moving in your direction here, single Leo. They do see it as something that is successful. So this person could potentially be moving in your direction here after they've thought about it very well, because they do have here the King of Swords. So beautiful energy here. Look at that with the King of the Ocean. And this is the Emperor. Okay, so listen, number one, this person could be very much calm, cool, collected. They could be stoic, so they could keep their emotions kind of set to the side. Okay, so even though they are Cancer, okay, so I know that it's like the way that I'm describing this person, like I said, they may come across this way. They may be Cancer, for example. Okay, this is just an example. They may be Cancer Sun, but they may be, I'm sorry, they may be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius Moon, or they may have those air energies somewhere else. You see what I'm saying? So it could be a sign that you know and you see, but when I'm talking about the description of this person or what I'm getting here energetically, they might not come across as a typical Cancer, because maybe they have their Venus in, you know, in an air sign. Okay, like for me, I'm a Taurus Sun, however my Venus is in Gemini. So when it comes to love, I come across in a very different way. I don't come across as a Taurus. I come across more like a Gemini, like Venus and Gemini. So there you go. So that's that kind of energy that I'm getting here. So although this person may potentially be here a Cancer somewhere, there is this energy of this person still being a little bit stoic, reserving their emotions, okay? Not showing how deeply they may care about you or that they may like you. They may come across as like a talkative person, a person who is very much intellectual. They value the conversations that you may have together. They may come across a little bit cold, a little bit aloof, a little bit emotionally distant, especially because the Emperor was right behind it. And the Emperor is this practical energy. So this person may come across in that way. However, even if they do come across in that way, there's something about you that says to them, this friendship could work. Or if I move towards single Leo, they may be receptive to my energy. But I'm getting here, it's like this cat and mouse type of energy where this person wants to make sure that logically, rationally, strategically, the mental, you know, the minds, meeting of the minds here, that both of you may see important things that they value as equally important. So that's how this King of Swords is coming across. Remember that, you know, King of Swords does come across as an emotionally detached person. Very smart, though. Okay, so this person could be, you know, whether that's smart in whatever that is. Because remember, intelligence doesn't talk about just like book smart. This could be, they could be mathematically intelligent. They could be very logical, analytically intelligent. They could be someone who just loves to read. They could be book smart. They could be very good at what they do. So they're very smart or very, very intelligent in the passion that they have as well. Okay. This person could be just a thinker here. Okay. However, this may be, this person could see some type of success here connected to connecting with you. However, again, it all depends a lot on how the conversation, the talking, the getting to know each other type of energy may come across. I feel this person values speaking or the sense of understanding here deeply. Okay, so a good conversation for this single Cancer here is important, is how this is coming across. All right, let's see what else is coming through for this single Cancer here. Look at that. And if it pans out, like I said, validation, confirmation, they may be a little bit reserved. They may be a little quiet, but guess what? They're ambitious. Okay. And not only are they ambitious, but the reason why they may be very quiet, okay, emotionally detached on the outside, again, on the outside, On the inside is a whole different ball game. I feel that this person is very much seeing you and them as a potential soul-to-soul connection, as a potential partnership. Like I said, and I said that if you don't believe me, go back to what I was talking about at the top of the reading. They see you as a successful type of connection here that may potentially work out. There's a sense of victory. Okay, they may also see you as a potential life partner. Okay, there could be qualities about you here that as they talk to you and uncover, again, King of Swords energy, they're going to be looking, assessing, and observing. Okay, and if you check all their boxes, ding dong, here you go, soul to soul connection here. Okay, so they may feel much more deeply than what they may show here in regards to a connection with you or moving towards you, or if you move towards them. Again, I do feel this person is or may potentially be here receptive to that. Last but not least, we have single Pisces. Single Pisces with you, single Leo. And that's where we're going to end the reading. And if you missed the rest of the signs, no worry. As soon as I finish the live stream, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the timestamps on all of the signs that I just channeled. So you can definitely come back a little later. And if you miss something, you can come back and click on those timestamps. If you are a Leo, however Leo may show up for you in your sun, moon, rising, Venus, or other placements on your astrological natal chart. Hello, Pisces, and welcome. I'm sorry, not hello, Pisces. My mistake. Hello, single Leo, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Lexa Tarot, and today I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on your energy, single Leo, and this potential energy with the single Pisces. We're going to be taking a look here at how that energy may show itself here potentially for the month of July. Okay, that being said, let's see who this potential singles Pisces may be and how they may be showing up, whether it's that they may be moving toward yours energy or you may be moving towards their energy. Let's see how this is coming across. Okay, let's see what's coming through here for you, single Leo with the single Pisces potentially. They have the Nine of Cups with the Page of Wands. Beautiful energy here. This person is like, listen, it's as if they've been wishing, hoping, yearning, or desiring a connection with you. Okay, single Leo, there's something here about a wish fulfillment. Maybe they've been manifesting a lot, having to do with manifestation in their love life. Maybe they've been wishing, hoping, and desiring. Maybe they've been looking at you from afar. Maybe you know this person. Maybe you work together. Maybe you share some type of social circle, or there may be here potentially in the month of July this sense of like, wow, you know, them meeting you, you meeting them, and it feeling quite interconnected here. It feels quite like, wow, this is the person I've been wishing, hoping, desiring, and waiting to meet all this time. That's how this energy is coming across in regards to the single Pisces. Okay, single Leo. So you may be this person's wish fulfillment. There may be things about you that check off the right boxes for this single Pisces. Okay, now they also have here the Page of Wands. And Page of Wands, listen, pages are all about the beginner mindset. So there could be here, this person could start liking you. There could be here this potential energy in July where they are looking at you or in your direction and they're like, you know what? There's something about single Leo that is capturing my attention, that I am motivated to find out more or explore more about. They could see you as someone who's very attractive. You could see them as someone who is very attractive, okay, as well. Pages are all about messages. They're about communication. So there could be here kind of like a spark in the connection of getting to know each other if the single Pisces moves in your direction, or if you move towards the direction of the single Pisces. This page of this Page of Wands is coming across as this person seeing you as a potential new start, pivoting into a new era of their love life, okay? They could have been taking a break from their love life for quite some time. And again, this Nine of Cups is coming across as finally the universe saying, okay, here's the opportunity for you to make a connection with single Leo, because there could be something here in the conversation between single Pisces and you, single Leo, that may be captivating. Okay, that may kind of be like a breath of fresh air. There could be here a fresh new start. This could be a brand new person. Maybe you've never met this person before, and they're just getting to know you, and you just check all the right boxes, and so they may be moving in your direction. They may come across a little bit as a page. Okay, so there may be a little bit of kind of like, maybe they're rusty, maybe they haven't really moved in the direction of someone they've liked for a long time, because again, Nine of Cups here, they may have waited a while. But this Page of Wands is saying, hey, listen, they're ready now. They're starting to kind of see you as a person that, you know what, this could be a person that I could get to know. Now, if it is you, single Leo, that may move in the direction of the single Pisces, well, guess what? They have the Nine of Cups with the Page of Wands. So this is telling me here they're more open to your energy than what you may have even thought or perceived this to have been. I do feel that this person may feel a little kind of like, wow, you know, single Leo likes me. But yeah, there's something here about a passion. There's something here about the start of a magnetic pull. Now, for some of you, listen carefully. This could potentially be someone that you've known for a while. Like you've seen them as a friend, or you've seen them as a coworker, you've seen them as a high and by. And then all of a sudden, for whatever reason, July rolls around, and all of a sudden, there's just a little bit of a different way that they may look at you, or a very different way how you may look at them. You know what I mean? It's coming across as like, you know, I've seen this person before, or, you know, I've never seen this person. For some of you, this is a new person, but for those of you who are resonating with, like, this could be someone that you know, it's coming across like, hey, you know, single Leo, I've said hi to them multiple times, but there's something about them now that they seem a little different. There's something about them that is intriguing and that is calling their attention towards you. So either way, however this may move, I feel that this single Pisces may be receptive to that energy, okay? All right, last but not least, let's take a look at more clarity here. Single Pisces, which they have here, the Nine of Cups and the Page of Wands. And let's take a look here at this energy. More clarity here in regards to this Nine of Cups and this Page of Wands, okay? I feel this person looks very hopeful into the near future as well. So they're looking at like this hopeful. Like I said, what did I say? What does it say there? Talking. I said there could be messages, the way that you guys communicate with one another. There could be here the sense of like, I never saw this single Leo in that way. Same thing with you, single Leo. If you move in the direction of the single Pisces, it may be like, there's something intriguing about the single Pisces that maybe before I didn't see or didn't realize. For others of you, this could be a brand new person here, potentially in your energy field. That may be moving in your direction. You may be moving in their direction, but talking here is going to be of importance. Communication is going to be key. And I feel that through that communication, that is where, again, listen carefully, where the single Pisces may say, yes, this single Leo is checking off a lot of the boxes that I have been trying to manifest for quite some time. It's as if a wish has come true, or there's more of an energy that they are like, this could actually work, or you know what, I am very interested here in this single Leo, okay? However these messages may show up here. By the way, hold on a second. I want to say something here because I was only going to move this and it just slid and I'm seeing the Death card. This is only going to be for those of you who feel like you know who this person may already be. Okay. There may be a person that the relationship was over, and I said this before, but I love when I see validation confirmation on the intuitive hits that I'm getting when I'm channeling messages here for you guys. Okay. Like I said before, this could be someone here that you may have had a connection with in the past or recent past, or someone that never saw you as someone that they may have liked, or someone that may have caught their attention. Same thing with you, single Leo. There may be someone here who's a single Pisces, maybe in their sun, moon, rising, Venus, Juno, 5th or 7th house, and you never really saw them in that way. And again, you thought that could never be a possibility. And guess what? There may be. Something here may shift if that resonates here for you guys here for the month of July. So wanted to mention that because that came through very strongly at the top of the reading. Wanted to make sure that for those of you who you may feel that may resonate, that may be the dynamics here. For you potentially here, single Leo, for the month of July. I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty. And if you've enjoyed this live, feel free to subscribe to the channel and take a look at the playlist. I have lots there to choose from and to take a look. I do pick a card readings, couple readings, single readings, no contact readings, monthly readings. There's a lot there for you. I hope you do enjoy, and don't forget to continue to be subscribed and check on those subscriptions. So sometimes, YouTube does a little finagling here and there, and I may accidentally be taken off your subscriber list. Okay, so make sure that is in check. Other than that, thank you so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.